I said taxation respectfully, Joe said, grow up, taxes. For the benefit of the people isn't theft. The freest, most democratic countries have taxes. All forms of extremism are stupid. Quotation, Karl Marx. It's a joke, idiot. By principle, taxation is theft, but obviously in more civilized, developed countries, you do this taxation for the defense of the country and the peace of the country, and of course, for those at the bottom of society who can't help themselves, it's good to have a basic safety net for that, not for random foreign criminals who come and take advantage. But it's okay, John. Breathe. Everything is. Shit. So funny. They're so easy to offend. It's called British humour. Calm down. Anyway, there's a few other suggestions. The Iranians go ahead, and I'm sure Trump would love to see within his first 12 months. I don't think he has a lot of time lag of it, but yeah, they just have to make sure they do it the right way. There's so many super chats where we have someone says, is there any way even on the ground can get hold of the internet connection and bring it online? So those are
Good evening, Ma'am Les.
trying to use Starlink to be very internet to the others, which is kind of interesting, but it's still limited, unfortunately. Big contract saying that $50
I'm on live.
Statue at the new hub. But the statue will not be in the hub, but yeah, it will be just outside. Can't put the statue in the hub, that's weird. Outside, yeah, makes sense. It's absolutely normal. Why not? Someone else says money for your giant iron shaped statue by your British pub. Giant shaped statue. Giant iron shape. Why? When did I become a shape? I can't become a shape because I've got to put things on your head, and I don't want to move my hair. So can't even put a hat on my head. Let alone turkey things. Have enough important military personnel been eliminated with effectiveness? Well, not fully yet, because we've got the top of the top. But they are all isolated, so we'll see. Please let your viewers know they can contact President Trump to encourage him to take more action, as well as thank him for action that he's taken via the contact link on the bottom of the White House website. Yes, go on the White House website, there's the contact link, get in touch with the president's team, not the president's team, and then relay the messages. Why attackers run this fight? Well, I explained that they are mental, and hope other citizens insensitive to social media posts are inspired by this. But unless you mean that people are wrong, they don't take out have basic access to internet. But yes, the rest of the world, watch this. Did the US blowing up ISIS yesterday back home free Iran? No, because they hit Syria. They did hit some of the militias in Iraq, not ISIS. They hit the Shia. The ISIS attack was in Syria. It was ISIS and the Islamic Republic hate each other for obvious reasons. So was Shia. But yeah, the Shia militias in Iraq were also damaged slightly. Please discuss why the mainstream media is so dismissive of this movement. Why does the West even contemplate the idea of the Iranians calling for their killing? So as I've been explaining in the last few days, the main reality of the situation is that the groups that are responsible for what's happened in Iran since the 1970s, they include the US Democrats, Jimmy Carter, CIA, the Republic of France, MI6, and the Western media. These were the guys who started the propaganda. They backed Khomeini and his Islamist gang because they thought they were being clever. They were scared that, well, they wanted to get rid of the king because the king of Iran was making Iran great again, and he was getting too close to Israel. The French declared Israel and Iran, and they didn't like the Iran economy. They wanted him to be a puppet. So they decided to get rid of him. But the problem was, the communists from the Soviet Union, in the middle of the Cold War, they were trying to take over Iran. So they decided, the group that I mentioned, the US Democrats, CIA, the media, to start propaganda, push the king out, is done, then promote Khomeini. Because they thought, well, look at this old man, he's an idiot, we can control him, he could be our new puppet. Well, they backfired. The next day they chanted death to America. They also killed the communists. The socialists who helped Khomeini, they also got killed. As usual. Now it's embarrassing for the Western globalists to admit that people in Iran want their king back. It's a little bit embarrassing because they will have to then admit to what they did in the 1970s. They're never going to admit, even though the files have already been released, the CIA files have already been released between the last 5 to 10 years. We know the truth. We know the contact between the Republic of France, between the CIA and Khomeini. We know the truth. Everybody knows. But these guys just can't do it. Massive super chat from Australia. Thank you so much. Saying hello from Australia.